Hello everyone, my name is Vishal Pradhani. So welcome to my YouTube channels. We learn a Java full course. So the last video we will discuss about the abstract methods in the Java. Okay. So in this video we will discuss about the interface in Java. So what is interface? How to works? How to declare in a program and what is the functions and how to in that to some rules are available. So all these things we will cover in this video. Okay, so let's start. So the interface is just like a interface is a blueprint of class. It means the interface is just like a class. Suppose we create a class, so at that time add upon the class keyword name and the class name we will provide by the user. Okay, so same like that in interface which is actually done. So when we create an interface, that time the interface keyword which is inbuilt to here and to provide a in front of interface the interface name. Okay, so just like a class name like that. Okay, so in that interface it has a static constant and abstract methods are available. Okay, so in interface the every method is abstract methods. That means the collection of abstract methods. Suppose we create an interface name, then after that to create one method. So this method actually by default by in Java we create an abstract method. So abstract method what? So abstract method is that there is a no body or for this method we can't define to this method because this is the interface and this method we will use in the class and the class actually define the abstract method. Okay, so this is the abstract method. So interface methods which is actually by default method created. Okay, this is actually done and by default also the public which is the keyword actually created, but it can't actually to write because if you write they're one of the same. If you can't write then Java automatically consider the public and abstract considerably by using Java. Okay, in that interface. Okay, so the in interface the every method is abstract method. Okay, and the next one is a interface is a the method is discussed. The next one is a variables. So in that interface the variables also the by default we created, that is a public, static and final. This keyword by generated automatically in the interface before a variable. So the final it means actually the this variable when we declare, so that time the final which is actually considered is a value is a constant. It cannot be to change the in the future. Okay, so if you provide a one time, that time the final this variable value is a final. Okay, so so the for discuss the variable to automatically declare a public, static and final, which is automatically in that variable we declare by the interface. Okay, uh, so in that interface there is a methods are overridden. Actually it's happen in the interface. So in interface is a actually nothing but the abstract methods in that. So we actually nothing but to do interface is nothing but to is the relation or it is between the client and developer. Suppose a client to do some project to developer, so at that time to the client only the declare the methods, that is what to do or what to do. So this is only create methods and by developer. So all the program will develop by using these methods. Okay, so whenever to create a program on a software, at that time to share the for client only the that AXE file, that is the operation, that is the functions what can do the by client only to share this. But this by program, after the interface the program which will can't to share the client. So this is actually done by the interface. So interface is that create a methods, and by using these methods we create a program, and the law will mention the logics, all these things. And these logics and all these things we can't share to the client, because the client is required only the how to function the software, how to works, and how to get input to output. So all these things only the required clients. So it can't require to the how to create a program, how to create logic. Okay, so developer also can't share this. Okay, so in that interface, whenever we extend the class to another class, so that time we use a keyword extends. Suppose one class name to extend child class name to the extends keyword, and what type of class will to extend the parent class name. Okay, so this is about the class in interface. And the point is whenever we call the interface, at that time the call the class will be class name, and for interface to extract, so that time we use the implements keyword and the interface name. So that time we call the interface, and all this thing doing in the program. Okay, so so the so this is all about these things in the abstract class. So how to abstract class which we will use. So the two methods are actually methods: abstract class and final fields. So abstract class is that what the collection or implementation of abstract methods. Okay, this is abstract methods. And the final field is actually whenever you to declare the variable value, so that time this constant we can't change the. Okay, so this is the constant value. um, uh, we in that interface actually we can't use a constructor. Okay, so this is actually very important. And in interface actually in inheritance actually it does not support a multiple inheritance. So actually Java is not supporting the multiple inheritance, but just like that two interface are doing. So it likes that to do multiple, like to do in the interface actually doing. Okay, so multiple inheritance problems are actually to solve by the interface also, not too perfectly, but some factors are to do. Okay, so this is all about the abstract sorry this is all about the interface in Java. So I hope all of you understand these things. And yeah, thank you for watching. Thanks so much.